Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are here in Las Vegas to do a
Yes.
best of series.
Yes, we have a lot of best subs in here in Vegas since we come here so often. And so this is always our go-to. This is only one of the best subs for breakfast today.
Right.
We have a lot of them, but this is the one we decided to tackle today.
That's right. And we are here at Gabi at the
Yes.
Paris Hotel and Casino.
Yes.
They have outdoor seating, and it's all first come, first serve, and they open at 7 a.m. So we're going to go jump in line.
Yeah, it's about 7:15 right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to have a lunch and dinner.
Right. Yes. So we're looking forward to all the meals today.
It's going to be an exciting day.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. This menu is small, but they, from what we remember, execute everything perfectly here. So you can get any of your coffees, your platters, your fruit and cereal and breakfast specialties. We're looking around and we'll see which one we're gonna get.
They still have my favorite, which is the fruit and berry
waffles right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or the mixed berry waffles.
Mixed berry waffles.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I'm gonna have to go for that.
Coffee in the morning is always the best. Oh, yeah. This brings me back to Paris, sort of, kind of. They're doing a lot of construction on the road because of the Grand Prix.
Yes, they are.
So, yeah.
Check it out. I got my favorite mixed berry waffles. They look like little mini Belgian waffles, and they have 3 different kind of fruits: blackberry. Oh, actually, they have blueberry, raspberry, and strawberries. I forgot this little blackberries on here.
Yeah,
right?
4 different types of
blueberry,
fruit.
right? And of course, they give you a side of vanilla fresh whipped cream. Wow, this is amazing. Yes, I've had this before. That's why it made the top list, because it is delicious. It's my favorite waffle. So let's get this ready. Oh, let's get some of this fresh whipped cream. And you know you got to just put a dollop on there, right? Just like that. And here we go. Nice syrup. That is perfection. Wow. Cut into this thing. We'll just start right at the top. Get some of these fruits in here. A good mixture of all the berries and the waffle. This waffle is so fluffy and crispy along the edges. It is perfect. And they give you 5 of them. 5 little mini Belgian waffles. Absolutely delicious.
All the food is good here, but I had to get this plate only because I wanted this bacon. This is the maple date bacon. This is absolutely delicious. You can see all those dates on that side of that bacon. Let's go ahead. It's a thicker cut bacon. Go ahead and break this apart. Let's try a piece out. Oh, yeah. A great chew to that bacon. The little bit of it's not extremely salty, but the little bit of saltiness of the bacon with the sweetness of the maple and the dates. Oh, yeah. If you're coming here for anything, you have to come here for this bacon.
Yeah, and they do sell that as a side in case you get a breakfast like mine that doesn't have any meat. You could definitely order that as a side.
But this piece is going to be for him. Before, the baguette was brought to your table. Now you have to order it.
Yes, it was complimentary before, but it's okay because it is very good.
Now it's a separate price. I have just a standard breakfast: 3 eggs, hash browns, rustic toast. So this I know is going to be delicious, but we're going to go ahead and dig into this baguette. Here's the baguette, and I know it's freshly done every single morning. Very good, thank you. We're going to break this on in. Oh, yeah. Again, freshly done every morning. They give you some whipped butter. Oh, maybe not whipped butter. Yeah. Butter and jam. So let's get some of that butter on there. And this, I believe, is like a raspberry jam. Let's get that on there, too.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That looks really good.
You ready? Everybody ready? Everybody want a bite? Here we go. This spaghetti here brings me back to the streets of Paris. Going along the streets
Yes, on the streets.
and chewing on a baguette. Oh yeah. This is absolutely delicious. Recommended.
You made that baguette look so good. I'm gonna have to try it out myself. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's delicious. It's that typical baguette where it is like hard and crunchy on the outside, but very soft inside the middle. It's the kind that when you bite it, you have to go, kind of yank it like that. That is the typical sign of a delicious baguette. This is excellent. That was an amazing breakfast.
That was really good.
I'm glad it still has that high quality that we remember over here. And if you don't finish your baguette, make sure you ask for it to go, and they give you little plastic containers for your jelly and your butter.
Yes. So we have ours for later today.
Yes. Or breakfast tomorrow.
Or tomorrow.
We have arrived at our lunch spot.
Yes.
Here at the Caesars Forum Shop.
Yes, it's one of our favorite lunch spots is Joe's.
Yeah, Joe's Seafood.
And Prime Steak.
Prime Steak and Stone Crab.
Yes.
It's really a long name.
Yes. So we're here for their stone crab, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I know we've had mixed reviews on some of the people, huh? We're getting the large claws. We already kind of know what we want.
Yes.
Some of them have mixed reviews on the smaller and medium ones, huh, baby?
It could be, and I don't know if it's because if it's off season when they tried it.
Right.
But we are here at the tail end of the stone crab season.
Yes, I think it's something October to May or something like that.
Something like that, right.
So this is May 2023, and these are the current prices for their stone crab here. They say they may have a few colossals in the back, but we like the large, I believe, huh, baby?
It's 5 per order. And as you see, it's what,
99.
95.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but they're delicious.
Yes. And we're going to get a couple more things beside these
We are.
crab claws. They brought out some table bread. It looks like what, a pretzel,
Pretzel,
and a muffin
and
or
it looks
something?
like, it looks like maybe some sort of corn muffin. Oh, these are warm, and the crackers.
Okay, and of course
good.
some butter.
Yeah. And they gave us a corn muffin, really good piece of corn in there, and this is like a Parmesan crisp, which is nice and snappy. Oop, there you go. Has good pieces of Parmesan, and the Parmesan flavor is strong in this, so I like it.
Okay, give us a couple pieces. Yeah, this is a great way to start out our lunch.
When you come to Joe's, this is what you have to get, is their stone crab. Again, we've had mixed reviews, but we've never had an issue with these. The kids love them. They crack them really well. So you're doing any work at all. Gone ahead, and this is, you can see how thick this outer shell is. So them cracking it will really help you out. They have to give you a shell tray. Put all of those shells in there.
Sure, hi, how are you?
Here we go. Let me go ahead and take a part of this, and then we'll get our first bite. This is my first bite. Peeled off my shells. The shells come off really easy after they crack them. Dip it. This is their house-made mustard sauce. And that we saw online, huh? They had the recipe for this sauce.
Yes, it is available on their website.
Yeah. Here we go. This is by far the sweetest crab I've ever tasted. This stone crab for us is the best that we've tasted. This is why this is one of our favorites. It's easy to eat. All of these pieces come off really easy. Look at that, it's just falling off right there. Oh yeah. This is absolutely delicious.
Now, what kind of, for those that haven't tried it before, what kind of crab do you think it tastes like? Is it that looks like a Dungeness maybe, or not snow?
No, yeah, I would say a Dungeness is a little bit sweeter more sweet than a Dungeness. As you see in some crabs, that it comes out in pieces. This comes out in whole pieces, not in just like little shreds, like in some crabs do. Comes out in whole pieces. And this mustard sauce, it's interesting. It tastes more on the mayonnaise side. They call it their mustard sauce, but this one tastes more on the mayonnaise side than it does mustard. So has a little bit kick on the back end of the mustard, but it doesn't taste mustardy. So if you're not a big mustard fan, you may like this sauce. If you're a big mayo fan, you'll like this sauce.
My turn to try out this stone crab. Now it is served chilled. Look, as soon as I picked it up, part of the shell dropped out, and you know, it definitely, you could hear how stony it is. It's very, very thick shell.
Now these are recommended chilled. Even though we like our hot crabs, this is recommended chilled.
Oh yeah. And you always got to go by the recommendation, right? So, like you, let me finish getting this shell off and get it ready for its first bite. Oh yeah, look at that. Just one little crab toenail and a bunch of crab meat right here. Let me go for the dip. You know, I'm not a huge crab person like you, babe, but I love these stone crabs. They are very delicious. And you know, not only is the meat in where the claw section is, they have the small little knuckle part, and this whole piece just came from the knuckle part as well. So be sure to find all the meat off these claws. Very tasty.
And these are the large claws.
Yeah. I don't know if the taste is different, because I think we've always gotten large, right?
Yeah.
So it just has more meat per bite. That's why we like the large. These are great. We have one each, and look, we have 3 left. So someone's gonna have that extra one.
I'll split it with you, babe.
Thanks, babe. You know, one thing we forgot to mention about these stone crabs is they are sustainable. But so during the season, I guess the fishermen, when they gather these crabs, they kind of break off their arm. I know this sounds crazy and barbaric, but it grows back. They put the crabs back into the water. So they are just taking the claws, or part of the arm claws.
And it doesn't kill the crab.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's why there's a specific season for them, so they have time to grow their claws back.
I ordered the king crab. Louis has this king crab in here. Comes with an avocado, egg, lemon, tomato, asparagus. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, and here's the Louis sauce as well, but we're going to try this out.
Dressing, right?
The dressing.
Yeah.
So we're going to try this out normal. Look at that. That looks just glorious. It's already mixed in with some peppers and everything. Reminds me almost like a king crab, like ceviche. That is delicious. It doesn't need any of the sauce, but let me go ahead and try the sauce. That sauce, a little bit on the pickly side, a little bit on the tart side, kind of on the Thousand Island dressing side. Oh, that's a delicious sauce that will go with this crab.
I got the fried shrimp. I saw it on the menu. They look really good. They give you 9. These are like I say medium piece of shrimps right here. And they give you some french fries, along with the cocktail sauce with a little bit of horseradish on the side, and some ketchup for the french fries. So let's try out the shrimp. It's pretty good. Little shrimp rotation going on.
I can hear the crunch.
The shrimp is fried perfectly. The batter that's on here is very light, thin, and crispy. So it's not like the breadcrumb type of fried shrimp batter, where it's like very crunchy. This has that nice, light crisp to it. So you really get to taste the shrimp because it's so thin. Yeah, this is great.
Is the shrimp sweet?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know if they're Gulf shrimps, but they are nice, good size, juicy shrimps. Juicy, is that a good word for shrimp?
Yeah, I guess so, baby.
Okay, the juicy shrimps.
This is roasted corn right off the cob. It's gonna squeeze a little of that lime.
Now this was
in
one of
there.
their specials today.
This is one of their specials. They seemed like they brought it off the menu and then they took it off the menu and they brought it back. I did not see my favorite Brussels sprouts on that menu, so I have a feeling that for right now they're rotating it out. So we're gonna go ahead and try this one out. You can see this corn is roasted really nicely. Oh yeah, you can tell it's directly off the cob. It's sweet, has that grace roast flavor to it. Oh yeah, you're gonna get this corn because you're gonna love that roasting flavor. This is the kind of corn that, it's almost like the one that you get from the fair that you want some mayo in it. Yeah, this is the same type of corn without that mayo. And that cheese, right, baby?
Right, the cheese.
This is delicious.
It does. It looks really good. I am full.
Yes, I am full. Yeah, luckily we have a lot of hours in between until our dinner, baby.
Yes, because we do have one more best of dinner coming up.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to that one.
I am. So Joe's is just as delicious. Yeah. Again, we love consistency, and it was just as consistent as the first time we came. So it was delicious. I need to walk off this food so we can fit our dinner in.
And of course, the star of the lunch was those stone crabs.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, we love them.
If you haven't tried them before, come by and try them.
Oh, yeah.
I bet, again, they're a bit costly. Once in a blue moon, once in a while you can have them. It's not an everyday meal. Once in a while you can have them, and we really recommend them.
Sure. Okay, let's go walk off some of this food.
Alrighty.
We made it to our favorite dinner spot.
We did. Our favorite prime rib.
Yes, now these are traditional prime ribs.
Yes.
Now we've had a lot of prime ribs here in Las Vegas.
And we have the budget-friendly ones to the not so budget-friendly ones.
And really, it's ranged from very good till no good at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
But this is one of the best prime ribs we've had. We are here at Lawry's Prime Rib.
Yes.
A little bit off the strip.
Yes, it is. I think it's on Flamingo. Yep, it's on Flamingo.
Yeah, so we're going to go inside and get some of the best prime rib.
Yeah, and if you're in the mood for prime rib, it is not at a casino. It's really at a standalone place, and it's here at Lawry's.
Yes, very well said.
Thank you,
Let's go eat.
Okay. So this is their menu. It's a pretty good size menu. The Lawry's Classic Prime Rib Dinner. That's the one we're getting. We usually get the Lawry cut, but because of our breakfast and lunch, we're going to go on the lighter side. I think we're both going to get the California cut. And when you get the Lawry's Classic Prime Rib Dinner, it comes with all of this stuff. Comes the salad bowl, the Idaho potato, the Yorkshire pudding, and the creamed whipped horseradish. I think they have some cart sides. Thank you. They have some cart sides that are my favorite. They have the creamed corn, creamed spinach, and we're already getting the mashed potatoes. But I think I may get the creamed spinach. It's one of my favorites.
I'm going to get the cream corn.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It'd be perfect. And I thought this was kind of interesting. Look at this drink right here. Their signature martini. It comes with 2 stuffed prime rib and horseradish olives. I'm not a big martini fan, but when you guys come here, tell me how this martini is. It just sounds so interesting. Those olives do.
As we got seated, they brought out some table-side bread. Let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that. Looks like a warm sourdough. And of course, they give you a nice, some butter on the side. But, and for those not familiar, I'm sure everyone knows about the Lawry seasoning salt. On the table, they give you their famous salt. Just in case you want a little bit more. They have the, I guess, the low sodium and the regular one. So I thought that's a pretty nice touch that
No, that one's a seasoned pepper, baby.
Oh, it's seasoned pepper. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah, interesting.
Seasoned salt and seasoned
I
pepper.
didn't know they had seasoned pepper.
Yeah, so I'm sure these are both available at your local grocery store, but I think it's pretty neat because that's where it originally came from, right here at the Lawry's restaurant. Let's try some of this bread out. Put a little bit of butter on here. It is nice and warm. You know what this bread is screaming? A nice bowl of clam chowder. to kind of dip it in. I think that would be amazing. But very good, fresh, hot bread.
Mixed romaine, baby spinach, beets, eggs, sourdough croutons. Little spin on the ice bed, house dressing, cherry vintage vinaigrette, little blend of Thousand and French together. Our recipe since 1938. Lawry seasoned pepper in the middle of the table, highly recommended. That one's actually not sold in stores, only in our restaurant.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Of course, enjoy you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, we've just
Wow,
been told that
look at
is not available in stores or restaurants.
Only
right?
sold here.
Yes.
So let's try it out. Oh, it comes out fast. There you go. Seasoned pepper. You can smell that peppery. Let's go ahead and mix this up. Here we go.
I know it's a little bit hard for to hear what she was saying, but it is like a proprietary salad dressing she was saying, right?
It reminds me of a Catalina. Have you ever had Catalina salad dressing? Kind of a little bit tart, a little bit sweet. It's a tomato-based, baby. I'm not sure if it's tomato-based.
Is it almost like
Catalina.
a French dressing?
It's almost like a French dressing.
Uh-huh.
Like a Catalina and a French. Kind of mixed up together. The seasoned salt is delicious. Because this, you can taste the peppery side, but then you can taste the Lawry seasoning in there.
It's a little bit coarse,
Wow.
right?
And it's coarse. This is very good salad, nice and cold. And of course, you got to get that spinning salad bowl. That's one of the highlights here, other than the prime rib. The decor is this classic, really like Art Deco style. Remember the uniforms, if you've ever been here before, the uniforms they have, remember the brown, it's still brown. Remember the deep cut? Now it's not as deep cut. Remember the big hats that they usually have here, and they're a little bit smaller, but it still keeps that really classic vibe. That's
Oh
in
yeah,
here.
just
Yeah.
the decorations or even the lighting in here is very classy.
It is. And this, I mean, I'm pretty sure there isn't really a big dress code, but when you come to this type of place, you feel like you gotta kind of dress up a little bit more. Even I got my shirt, my Disney shirt on. So
Yes.
I had to do it.
I mean, that's classy all the way.
Yeah, it is.
Ladies first, how would you like yours tonight?
Can I have it medium, please?
Absolutely. Medium California, please. Are we adding any cream corn or cream spinach?
Cream spinach, please.
Mash and cream spinach, please, sir. And we'll do a medium California with mash and corn for our last plate.
They actually started at Beverly Hills, and they decided to look out for
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be back to check on you. Enjoy, you too.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, that is the Yorkshire pudding. That is delicious. I believe it was only flour and oil. I've made that before. Very easy to make, and it's cool that how it really puffs up when you do make that. We got the California cut. There are five different cuts, I believe. We got the smallest that they have, which is the California cut. It comes, of course, with that mashed potatoes, and we decided to add their sides. So I got the cream spinach, which is my ultimate favorite. Here.
Yeah, and you know what? This ends up to be the perfect size for us,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
With these prime ribs, of course, there's no steak knife needed. That's how tender these prime ribs are. I'm going to go ahead with my butter knife, go ahead and cut a piece. You can see how easy that butter knife just cuts into this prime rib. It is done just magically. Go ahead and get a little smaller bite. And here's first bite that I'm sharing with you guys. Here we go. That bite. Oh my goodness. I mean, you really just have it sit in your mouth have all those juices just run down your throat, because you really just don't need to chew this. It is tender. It's meaty. It is so finely marbled. You can taste every single piece of that yummy meat and that juiciness coming out of it when you chew. Again, you don't need to chew, just let it really reside in your mouth to really get that full taste of it. This is absolutely delicious. When you're looking for a prime rib, you have to go to Lawry's.
I got the same cut as you, the California cut. The only difference between mine and yours, I got the cream corn as my extra side. So here we go, let's just cut into this. They already put like a whole ladle full of au jus along with the prime rib, so it's just bathing in it, right? Wow. Look at that. It is just dripping of au jus, screaming to be eaten. I'll oblige. Cheers. The outer crust of this prime rib is seasoned perfectly. It is not too aggressively seasoned, nor is it too light. They have put the right amount of that saltiness, which is probably the Lawry seasoning salt rub that's on here. It's the perfect traditional prime rib here. Of course, now I have to try some of the corn. What I like about this cream corn is you could still taste the creaminess of the cream corn and have the snap of the kernels.
And I even forgot, you gotta just doll this up with some Yorkshire pudding, which is again a flour-based piece of like bread. Needs to be sopped up in this juice. So light. This is almost like that sponge you need. Get some spongy bread, get some mashed potatoes on there, and then eat it. Excellent. I almost forgot, they do bring out your horseradish. The one's a little bit more spicy than the other, but this prime rib really doesn't need it. But if you want a little bit of spice, they do bring out your horseradish as well. That was delicious, baby.
It was. Now that is a wrap for our best of foods for today, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I was like, I'm so full. Now I'm very full. Before we were eating pretty light, huh, baby?
Yeah,
but now I'm
I thought
full.
so, and we even spread it out so many hours in between.
We did.
But that prime rib put us over.
Yes,
in a
it
good
did.
way.
In a good way,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, for sure. So let us know in the comments if you want to see like a volume 2 or episode 2 of our best, because we have so many other best places here in Las Vegas that these are just 3 of them.
Yes, it is. It's the 3 that we figured that we would highlight on this video.
Yes. So do we have any shout outs?
I do. I have a lot of birthdays. Joshua, happy birthday. Ezekiel, happy birthday. Terrell, happy birthday. Brianna, happy birthday. Bethany, happy birthday. Amelia, happy birthday. Christian, happy birthday. Carol, happy birthday. Trace, happy birthday. Walter, happy birthday. Cameron, happy birthday. Herb, happy birthday. I'm almost done. Brian, happy birthday. And Andrew Kim, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys.
Yes, it was so much fun. Thank you to everybody who said hi to us. We met someone from New Brunswick, Canada on this trip.
North Carolina.
On this trip. Right. There were some other people who had said hi to us, and they didn't tell us where they were visiting from, but I know they were not local. So thank you again so much for saying hi to us. On the last trip, we met someone from Ireland.
That's right.
That on our last trip. And so again, if you see us, come and say hi to us. We don't bite usually. Usually we don't bite. Yeah. So definitely come and say hi to us.
Unless you're really hungry.
Yes, because that's what our videos do.
Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty.
Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching our best of here in Las Vegas. Until our next adventure, we'll catch you guys on the next one.